feeding you bullshit, deceiving you, breeding the seed in your greed is the reason they're misleading you, bleeding you dry, then leaving you to die, needing the fix they supply, believing of the lies they corporatize, everything under the skies, hiding behind the guise that they're good guys with our best interest in mind. If that was true, then why keep us blind? Why cut education budgets, then raise college tuition fees? How can you be okay with what they pay the teachers of today's future, the children? If I was a teacher and got paid shit to put up with shit, there'd be a point when I wouldn't give a shit if a student skipped class to take a hit. But I can relate to the students that can see their teachers don't give a shit about the kids, because that was me. I've had teachers like that, not all but some, but all it takes is one to fuck it all up for everyone, and that goes for everything and everyone. All it took for a black man to hate a white man was one incident, and the same applies if the roles were flipped. No matter the race, it's all it takes is one bad example to categorize a whole handful. Stereotypes do no one right, but it's all part of the strategy to control the land of the free. If you disagree with me and call these statements propaganda or conspiracy theories, to you I say, motherfucker, please open your fucking eyes. They pay some celebrities to distract people from the facts. This doesn't apply to the true role models, just to those who abuse the platform they have. Why are they paid to entertain and condone materialism, drug abuse, and help sexualize the children, showing young girls the value their image and sex appeal more than their education? Use your body and sleep around to get ahead, cause shit, Kim Kardashian took it in the ass and then she got her own reality show and now she's rolling in dough. I understand people make mistakes and shit, maybe she trusted Ray J and believed her sex tape wouldn't be leaked. Maybe she was exploited and victimized like lots of women, or maybe she leaked it herself for wealth and good health. Call me a bad guy, cause I don't think she deserves the platform she has, cause I don't see her as a good example. But don't think I'm bashing women, cause I feel the same way about these so-called real men. They're just as bad, but there are plenty of positive influences on young men and women, but they get little recognition. I can't stand all these new school copycat rappers talking about fuck a hoe, fuck a bitch. All I want are a fat ass and big tits, bitch. Better know how to cook and clean, but above all, know how to suck a dick. All this shit is just degrading women, calling them sluts because they fuck more than one guy. But it's cool for a man to fuck as many hoes as he deems fit, making it seem like ain't shit to life but money, drugs, and getting pussy, and you find that shit legit. I don't see how a man can fuck around, but a woman does, and she's a hoe when they're both doing the same thing. So no wonder women think chivalry is dead, cause we're all fucked up in the head, brainwashed at the youngest possible age, dumbed down so we accept minimum wage and settle for less, desensitized from sympathy, empathy, hospitality, and humanity, because no one cares unless it affects them directly. This poisonous mindset is infecting society. Maltreatment is widely accepted, and I fear it won't be corrected, because we're being programmed to fear change. Need an example? MLK, JFK died trying to fix shit. Malcolm X had too much power and influence, so in their eyes they all had to die. Shit, they'll probably kill me for the things I say, cause anyone that threatens their way of life must lose their life. They can't have a slave smart enough to think outside the box provided. Try and unite the people they work so hard to keep divided. Connect the dots. Anyone with thoughts of their own is a threat to our profits, so we gotta stop it, make them disappear. So let's call him a crazy anarchist, a threat to society, a domestic terrorist, highly dangerous to public safety. And oh, don't forget the cash reward for his whereabouts, so our boys in blue can come through and kill him too. No one will object because we said he's a threat to society. Law enforcement and government agencies, all they have to say to make the murder of an unarmed citizen okay is I feared for my life. I thought I saw a gun or a knife. He resisted or ran away, so he must be guilty. What the fuck, really? Are you telling me this man's death is justified and couldn't have been avoided? Aren't you equipped with mace and a taser? All that firearm training and you couldn't have made a non-lethal shot? Our first priority is our safety. That's understandable, but again, he was unarmed and running away. Looks to me like he feared for his safety and lost his life. If he was innocent, he had no reason to run. I wouldn't have harmed him if he complied with the law. How can you expect people to trust you with all this police brutality and killings? Well, it's only a small percentage, a few bad apples. If that was true, then why are there accounts of good cops being fired for speaking up against corruption in their departments? Crime is crime, no matter who commits it. Despite that fact, there are a different set of rules for everyone. Don't get me wrong, some cops and politicians have good hearts and intentions, but how can you expect a fucked up system to bring justice? How can you tell me our voices matter when they gerrymander our votes and shut down peaceful protests? We don't need a permit to assemble peacefully, because as of 1791 we already have one. It's our First Amendment right, entitled to us as Americans by the Constitution. So, if I'm labeled a terrorist, supposedly supporting anarchy for speaking up against injustice, revealing the truth, combating corruption, trying to motivate the youth to think outside the corporate commercial box and break these fucked up cycles, I'm the psycho for telling them to do right. So shut me up, cause I'm telling people to unite and stand up for their rights. How is that right? I'm not a gangster, I have no criminal record. I'm not a serial killer, I'm not an anarchist or a terrorist. I'm an activist / artist. So if I die and the headlines read suicide or homicide, I pray you see through the lies and think, who have I pissed off so much they want me dead? And for what reason? I don't make enemies, I make friends. I'm not rich, so money's not the motive. I have a heart and it shows. I'm not chronically depressed, so I hope you realize I wouldn't take my own life. All I want is for people to think and take action. There's a time for kicking back and relaxing, but now it's time to take action. No more asking, I've had enough. I picked my side to fight on in the war for control of our rights, mind, body, and soul. But the question is, have you